Old Reaper. Luke, 9 months. It's finally my Twitch baby. Jack M with 2 months. Christmas soon. Nah. 195%, 110, 140. This lady here is superb at teaching. Okay, trainees available. Let's see, what have you got? Research is no good. Treatment skill you've already got. That's our dedicated pharmacist. Definitely you. And you. Okay. See you Dan or Walkerback. Actually, having this person with a cheese for brains could be great. That means we can have 2 people lined up for the injection room, potentially. I'm not sure if I should be hiring people with cheese for brains. Is it cold where you are, Debbie? Let's have a look at the temperature for me. I reckon it's about 19. Oh wow, what a guess. Look, Chelmsford, 19 Celsius. Hacks. Uh-oh, treatment's failing.
End of year approaching.
No, I don't want the award ceremony. You know, I think we need more nurses in the ward. Can't hire yet. We'll hire Keith in a minute. Get rid of you. I reckon 3 or 4 maybe awards. Rising Star. We got $5,000. That we can really do with that money right now. I'm sure you did, Dave. $5,000 Employer of the Year. No Deaths Award. Well, I've had 7, Dave, but you've not got the no deaths either, have you? Bungle Meditech, love it. Hey, James, fine. Oh my god, we're not doing so well. We're doing really badly. Oh, we won that one. Most prestigious. Yay! You have a huge hospital. Best research and hospital of the year goes to... Get in. 5 awards. We'll take it. That's 25 grand in prizes. The leaderboards, how we doing? Not so great. Finance going up. Staff. Janitors are getting overworked. Maybe we need another janitor.
Nurse to general diagnosis.
Tie Keith Bind. Staff. Nurses. Keith bind. We'll put you in. Okay, so you could do pharmacy, which is good because you need a bit of cover on that. You can do the ward, or you can do the fracture ward. We'll leave you at that. And then we'll hire another janitor. That one. Do that. You loving this game? No, it came out last week, I think, Debbie. Staff training required. Staff training required. Hang on, what are you doing? Looking at the GPs, like the queues have gone down quite a bit. Looks like we're starting to cope with some stuff. I think I might start buying some arcade machines to entertain people. Apparently it's a boring hospital. Make sure they pass an arcade machine. Senior nurse challenge: go 90 days without a death. Nope.
Happy anniversary.
Nope.
Nutter.
Baz with 38 months. A mysterious button appeared. So how was insomnia? When does cooking with squirrel start? Lol. I chatted with the missus about that.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need
She wasn't
water.
hugely keen on the idea. And then she laughed and went, what would you even do anyway? And I said, well, episode 1 was toast. Uh-oh. Janitor for ghost. Janitor for ghost.
Aye, aye, aye.
Patient's given up on our new diagnosis room. Wait, which is our new diagnosis room? Chemotherapy, injection room. Which is our diagnostic room? Oh God. We better upgrade. We'll upgrade that and get another diagnostic room, I think. Will you be allowed in Mr. Squirrel's new kitchen? To get ice cubes, I will. I'll have to upgrade this one as well. Mrs. Squirrel's getting excited. She saw it today. She's like, I'm getting excited. You know, because it's finally taking... I actually saw the inside of the fridge today for the first time as well. Let's see, we want a... clown poster.
Don't miss this week's unbelievable offers at Crumley Mega Market. Buy 115 cans of tuna and get one free. And if you sign up for our store card, you'll get our exclusive one-time use Crumley can opener. So come on down. to
One-time
Crumley
use can
Mega
opener.
Market in
Buy 115
Dover.
cans of tuna, get one free. Love it.
Serving 2 Point
Nurse Demouth.
is 2 Point Radio.
There's something very dodgy about that name. Patient, staff, Nurse Demouth, where are you? There you go, right. So you can work in diagnostics, which means not allowed in the ward. I'll just turn all that off. You can work in here. Is that training finished? Like it. Need to get that machine upgraded as well. But we'll not do it while that one's running. No, the money!
Janitor called to mend easy scan.
Cured. Chance of success was 85%. Pretty good. Putting a hand sanitizer in every room helps a lot for your hospital. I would do, but if I looked at the hygiene thing, which is that one there, like, I don't have a hygiene problem because it's not really brought that in yet. Like, one of the future scenarios will bring that in. Yeah, Katie, I agree. There's a long walk. Wait. Chance of success was 60%. Why are you working here? You should be in here. You should not be in this clinic. Okay. Well, that's why that failed. To wake up, a way to get staff roles, click on the staff member at the bottom of the staff roles.
Toilets need routine servicing.
Take a break, fire, pick up, pay review, jobs. Oh, jobs, got you. Staff promotion, fine. Wait, where's all the janitors? I hired like an extra janitor. And apparently we can't get our floor cleared. Or our ghost sorted out. There's only one person can deal with ghosts, and that's him. We got 100 grand.
Assistant to marketing.
Right, let's train some GPs up. Let's have a look at our GPs. Junior doctor. Psychiatry. Bring you in for training. Research you don't need. It's kind of annoying why the filters are not here, why you can't just filter on, like, janitor or whatever. You want it to be Friday? Lol. Janitor, nurse, consultant.
What was that? We need total concentration.
Thank you, Deldril. Trying to improve our doctors. GP2. Let's see who's available for GP. See, that's no good because you're a psychiatrist and you're a researcher, so that's kind of a waste of time. So let's try diagnostics. Get some more diagnostic doctors going on. What are you, GP? You. So not you. What makes you say that, Adreldril? I'm trying to get all the role matrix right, you know? Smiley, GP. See, there's no point putting a GP in diagnostics because they're most likely going to stay in the GP room. I mean, they could go and work in diagnostics. You and you.
Aye, 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 aye.
Where's our amazing trainer person? 140, 130, 120, 165. Nurse Dahlia Hurst, the most amazing trainer ever. Can teach people in a day how to, like, do anything. Benner!
What's up, Jack?
Thank you for the bits, Benner. Dave from 84. How was the dodgy electrics, which was probably installed by them dodgy Kibberton factory electricians, and the kids are allowed in the new kitchen, and have they been banned? Well, that reminds me, there's a shed key. The electrics have been done very well, actually. I can actually show you a picture of the fuse box. No, he's actually a really good electrician. Let me put it this way. Oh, have we still got it? One sec. I want to show you something if I can find it. Give me 30 seconds.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Alright, found it. Melting Lava. Welcome back, Charterboat. Thank you for 30 months. I've enjoyed all 30 months. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Charterboat. One second. Find you the picture. There you go. I want to show you this. That's the new consumer unit that he put in. If you can see it properly. Basically, it has you've got the main power switches on the right, and then you've got two blocks of RCD breakers. So each of the yellow ones is an RCD block of 5 fuses. Yeah, it was expensive. So that unit plus his time to install that unit, which took him hours. Like, the guy was there almost the entire day, putting that unit, taking the old one out, putting that unit in, wiring it all up, and he did a cracking job. He's done like rubber bungs in every place there should be rubber bungs. Putting all the sockets in the kitchen, wiring all the sockets through, and then going around and testing it all, and then issuing a certificate. 570 quid for the whole lot. But he did such a good job. And this is the important thing. He found something. Yeah, 570 quid just on electric. He found something. So, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. Well, certainly nothing that big. You see what that says? Yeah, I agree, Enceladus. 60 amp fuse. 60 amp fuse, that thing. That is the main fuse coming into the house, right? So the electricity comes into the house, it hits this fuse, and then goes into the circuit box. 60 amps. He found that this was blown, right? It was blown. So how were we getting electricity if this fuse was blown? Because somebody did that. Somebody installed a piece of copper wire that bypassed the 60 amp fuse. Yep. Like that. And it's been like that in my house. I don't know how many years. The cool thing is, about 2 or 3 years ago, I had a new fuse box and a new meter put in. The electric board came and installed new ones because we had old ones. And they didn't spot this. They didn't spot the blown fuse. Or even worse, they installed that. Who knows? But that will take, he said that will take 60 amps, no problem. The problem is, it won't blow. It won't, it just simply won't. Who knows what ampage that will melt at? So yeah. That's what happens when you get a good electrician. A good electrician will find things like that. Oh, he found a couple of things. Like in the kitchen, he found some live wires that were coming out of a flipping aerial socket. Like, it was just unbelievable. Oh yeah, Cat Straiter, you're not kidding, dude. There was one socket in the back room, had a cable going to it, that then had another spur going to another cable, that had another spur going to another cable, that had another spur going up to the thing that was live, that was actually an aerial socket. I have no idea who put that kitchen in, like 15 years ago. Whoever put that kitchen in was an absolute, well, not an idiot. It's beyond being an idiot. It's actually a dangerous idiot. Unreal. It's like somebody did it themselves and just didn't know what they were doing. And my electrician guy just found all that, so guess what? Hey, I've kept his number. I know, Enceladus. It went socket, spur, socket, spur, socket. Like that. And it wasn't even on the ring. Like, the washing machine wasn't even on the proper, on its own ring. A washing machine was connected straight to the consumer box on a spur. And then it spurred off to do the outside light. It was just a mess. And he came in and just fixed it all. And I was like, dude. I want to give the man a hug, you know. Oh, Cat, dude, it's just unbelievable. And this is why now everything has to be certified and signed off by electricians, because of this kind of crazy nonsense. Welcome back, Melting Lava. So yeah, that was £570 well spent, I would suggest. I mean, that circuit box costs about 200. So really his time was like 370 for the whole day. And he was there all day. So hi Christine, happy Friday, Junior to the Nut House. Support any ultimate parenting advice. Going to need it come May. Just found out that I'm excited and scared the poor child is going to have me for a mum. Lol. Did you get rid of the fuses? That's the old one. He put a new one in. He had one in his van. He just happened to have a 60 amp fuse in his van, so he put it in, you know. Yeah, so we don't have like fuses anymore in this country, Cat. It's all, that fuse box, it's all tripped. And there has to be an RCD that basically monitors each block of fuses. So like the RCD, like the fuses obviously protect the circuit, so that if there's more than a certain amount of ampage gets drawn, they trip. right? Which is the same as a fuse. The RCD monitors each line, and if you take like 10 amps down the live, 10 amps should come back down the neutral. If there's a difference between the two of more than 30 milliamps, then the RCD will break. So you kind of get the fuse protection and the RCD protection. The problem is that, you know, like old laptop power supplies can trip an RCD because they start going a bit funny when they get older. But yeah, the house is now fully protected and safe. And my socket here, like he tested because I've got my own, in this room, I've got my own consumer unit. That's got RCD on it as well and fused and stuff. And he said that's absolutely fine. Like what was done in here is fine. Just what was done in there by some idiot previous owner was not. Yeah, Daniel, it's pretty much the most I've spent on the house ever since I've been here. Probably the most I've ever spent on a house in one outlay. This kitchen is not cheap. Melton, try Christine to give your parents advice. You'll be fine. Just wait till they get to teenagers and then you'll be asking me for advice. Most of everything in the run up to a teenager, you'll be fine. You get away with anything. But once they become teenagers, that's when the problems start. 1-star hospital. Woo. You earned $10 subs. You are going to leave soon. You've got an appointment in the ward. Diagnosis in progress. Get in the ward. You'll be fine. You are heading for fracture ward. You have... Oh, lycanthropy, and we couldn't treat you. Oh well, sucks for you. The place where you live was pre-World War II. Yeah, the older the house. Ours is like a 60s house. You know, so anything before 50s generally has to have been rewired by now. Because they won't even have like proper 2-core and earth wiring going through. Yeah, in 13 years, come back and ask me some advice, Twy Christine, and I'll probably say to you, don't have kids. Melting Lava with Armaments, Paul, thank you for the content. Don't get to catch streams, so use SquirrelPlus, but I'd like to make sure you get the support. Been watching old streams with you, and Steve never laughed so hard. Sorry, this was long. Problem, Melting Lava. SquirrelPlus should be back online fairly soon. Unfortunately, my Synology NAS drive is still out of action a week later. Synology have issued me with an RMA, so I can send it back, but I ordered a new power supply from eBay, which should have come a couple of days ago, but it's coming tomorrow, so I should be able to get that live, get my stuff off it, and then send it back, and then SquirrelPlus will catch up, and so will the videos for that matter. So yeah, I'm gonna get like a second NAS drive and have stuff copying between the two, my critical stuff, so that way I never, even if one of the NAS drives go down, I've got all my critical stuff. So I have learned a lesson from this. You know, I put redundant drives in there, so if I had a hard drive fail, or even 2 hard drive fail, it can cope. But I didn't allow for the fact the power supply might fail. Mockstar emergency. Oh dear. Mr. Ranky, towards a new kitchen and your well-being. Thank you very much, Mr. Ranky. Did you just get a new fuse box or rewire the whole house? A new fuse box and rewired the whole kitchen. The house is wired fine, just the fuse box was the problem. And he even said stuff was mislabeled. He said your 4th bedroom is not actually on the... What did he say now? So your 4th bedroom, he said, I've labeled it differently because it was labeled to be on the upstairs ring circuit. Yeah, so what he's saying was, if I'd have flicked the fuse that said upstairs sockets, it would not have turned off bedroom 4's wall sockets because it goes into a different place. And he's like, so I've relabeled that now. So now you've got upstairs sockets and you've got bedroom 4 sockets on its own breaker. Like, this is just insane. You're not kidding, Slane. Welcome back, Squirrel's Desk. Barbershop Quartet, the 4 fret. A local barbershop quartet called the Four Freds wrongly believes that they're about to embark on a massive stadium tour. They haven't even arranged for anyone to run their barbershop. Their families are sending them for treatment for Mockstar. We'll be rewarded if we treat the group. Shall we have them? 7 patients with Mockstar. We have 2 psychiatrists. I think we can do that. Promote. Training away. Cool. Nobody in the fracture clinic. Good times. See, while we're here, we've got some money now. Let's populate this room a bit more. It is crazy, but you know, here's the thing, right? You only find out about the hidden dangers in your house when you start doing things like this, when you start taking things apart. Like, you could be living with these problems and you don't even know it.
Welcome back, Nutter.
How would you know? You know? How would I know that I've got, like, spurs on spurs in my wall circuits? There's just no way of knowing. Move that.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Okay, people training, that's why I've got a bit of a shortage going on. Oh no, don't die, bro! No! Kind of, Basil. Kind of was a ticking time bomb. I mean, the circuit, the fuse box should have protected us anyway, but... yeah. How many psychiatrists have we got? 2. That's not enough. How about... oh, I need to hire and train. Oh. Okay, what are you doing? Working in GP's office? Are you not? No, you're not, Dr. Chloe Monk. You're not going working in the GP's office. You're working here and here only. Same with you. Got one job. Turn around. Why can't I pick you up? Why can't I pick her up?
Janitor called to mend Easy Scan.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
Does Paul know this game got a hot fix in beta? Well, I'm on a live version. I'm not in the beta version.
Ricky Hawthorne's here to chase away the clouds. First,
Oh, absolutely.
I'll wait
With
for
modern
those
breakers and
songs
stuff.
to
Yeah,
finish.
I'm not... I'm actually... like, here's the thing, right? I had to have a bigger consumer unit fitted because when the electrician looked at the old box, he said, well, this room here, they've used one of your RCDs to do it, and you need another RCD for your new kitchen. So we ended up having to get the new consumer unit fitted because I've got this room and one of the RCDs was being used for it, right? But I'll be honest with you, that's like,
Training course.
if I hadn't have had to have that work done, none of those issues would have been found. I am not unhappy with spending that £500. Because it's basically turned up these problems and these problems are now fixed. Well, that's no GPs around for some reason. Oh god, why is there a... oh, this is insane! This woman that I've told to come back here, she's disappeared. Where are you going?
Aye, 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 aye.
Seriously, where is she going? Mr. Kanducci, how you doing, sir? If you hadn't done it, would never known about it. Yeah, but Baz, you know, what's the consequences of that ultimately? Full rewind a day. Flippin' heck, dude. Duke, 18 months went fast. Truck and Neil, welcome back. I don't understand why I can't pick up this crystal person. It wasn't you, it was Chloe. Return to work. You can't take a break when there's a whole lot of people coming here. What's your internet speed in the UK? What, mine personally? 76 down, 16 or 17 up. That's what I get. Other people, depends where you live. It literally depends where you live. There are people in London who've got like hundreds of megabits or even gigabit lines, and there is people out in the sticks who can't even get a modem line. Modem speeds out that line. Can we hire some more doctors? Could you... Wow. Psychiatry.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Getting there. We need a third psychiatrist anyway.
Welcome back, Natter.
You get 8 down, 0.92 up. Yeah, a lot of it depends on your distance to the local box. Why is there a queue of 6 here?
Remember everyone, it's quiz
5.
night at the Oily
Blimey.
Benevolent down in Hogsport.
How do you view
I'll be there with
the
my team getting every
VIP?
question wrong and having a jolly good time of it.
You can go to the back of the queue. So what we want, VIP, VP, VP, there we go. You can go to position 1. How do you go back to the queue from here? I don't like that the game makes you sort of micromanage some things like this. You know, I like a game that kind of scales. So, as your hospital gets bigger and bigger, it starts to give you things that can take away some of the detail, like give you sort of managers to put in to manage things like priorities and stuff. I kind of prefer that than a game that keeps making you kind of deal with the micromanagement. Oh, I can't see where we've missed a VIP. Hey, I asked Mr. Squirrel for a cup of tea and a biscuit. She's brought me a cup of tea and no biscuit. The one with the long name. Position 1, position 2. None of the rest are VIP. 1, 2, 3. I can't see. I can't see this. I don't know what you're talking about. Give it a P45, Dave. You sat on the sofa watching TV with Doyle, and she can't even remember my biscuit. I think she needs to go in the training room. I never said that, but she's not watching. Staff promotion. New illness shattered discovered. Symptoms include exhaustion, aching, and sometimes all-consuming agony. The cause is unknown, but 99% of the documented cases occur shortly after falling off a cliff. We'll send the patient for treatment in our fracture ward. New illness, boggled mind. A severe boggling of the mind, often caused by exposure to new, sometimes paradigm-altering information. Through careful analysis of this condition, scientists have been able to derive the equation mind equals blown. Sadly, this equation has proven to be entirely useless. We'll send the patient for treatment. Well, I hope Doyle didn't eat the biscuit. I'll be having words with Doyle. No, you can't die in the ward. No, don't die in front of all the patients. Are you giving her a back rub though, or what?
Doctor required in GP's office.
Staff challenge. Hospital attractiveness is 70%. Yeah, I reckon we can do that. We're on 65. We'll put some plants down. You have so much homework from school and it's only been 2 days. Dude, you know that when you go back to school, the first thing the new teachers do is wreck you with new homework. It's like something they love doing. Easy money. You pre-ordered Farm Sim 19 Ranky. Where from? You don't love doing it because then you have to grade it. Lol. Gonna go and get myself a biscuit because apparently I'm not getting one. Games Planet, nice. Now I've completely taken the biscuit. The entire tin, in fact. What shall I have? I could have a blue ribbon. Anybody like blue ribbon? I could have a Kit Kat dark mint. I could have a club mint. I could have a Kit Kat orange.
Happy anniversary.
Or I could have a plain Kit Kat. Or I could have a pickup. What do you reckon? All of them. We'll try the Kit Kat dark. Poll time. Right, so Mrs. Squirrel told me to tell you that she's currently... The reason she didn't get my text message... I mean, she didn't explain why she forgot. Let's just ignore that one. She forgot my biscuit. But the reason she didn't get my text message is because she's outside doing the dishes in a bowl on a table because we have no kitchen. And so she couldn't hear my text. That's definitely an excuse. I think we need to do some marketing. It says, cure 20 patients of fracture launch and launch 2 marketing campaigns. Let's get more people coming to our hospital that have broken arms. How have you got dishes with no kitchen, Ranky? Well, we need to eat, bro. It's a thing that we do. And when we eat, we tend to eat off plates and things. Illness. Fracture campaign. 4-month fracture campaign. Launched. How do you keep a GPQ down? Are you asking me? You're asking me for advice how to keep your queue down? It's easy. Build 4 million GP rooms. No, I think she'll want to use a new sink when she gets it. Or the dishwasher, preferably. Can we give them GP skill 2? Wait, why have none of these got GP 1? See, none of my GP guys actually have a training slot. Oh, yeah, they do. He does. Ready for training, ready for training. We're going to knock out 3 GPs for training, but it's an investment. I don't know what the pickup bar is, actually. Actually, let me for science, I know I've already eaten a Kit Kat and I'm being a bit of a pig here, but for science and for you guys, I'm going to open this biscuit for you to see what a pickup looks like.
Doctor wanted in research.
Right, so it's basically biscuit on both sides, and then looks like a wedge of chocolate running down the middle there. Let me just, yeah. It's basically a biscuit chocolate sandwich, is what it is. It's actually quite nice, but yeah, I'm doing this for you guys.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
What's a club? I see where this is going. What are you waiting for? Oh, we've got more patients in the fracture ward. Uh-oh. Thought I was in trouble then. I thought she was watching the stream. She was about to come in and be like, "Don't you eat all them biscuits?"
Now for some news. Lecturers at the local teaching hospital have gone on strike after all the books in its medical library were sold at auction. Let's hope our future doctors have already learned everything they need to know.
Maintenance needed in general diagnosis.
Toffee crisps are nice. Come on, learn how to be better doctors. Research complete. Fluid accelerator 2. VIP visit. Five out of 7 mock stars? That's not bad.